Hello and welcome to the MECO FMSCI Indian National Karting Championship Round 4 for the year 2021. Next up we have the Junior Max Class Finals race, a 15-lap race around the purpose-built MECO Kartopia Go-Kart racetrack at Bangalore. A beautiful Friday afternoon. On pole we have Rohan Alva driving for Team M Sport. Starting off in P2 is Ishan Madesh driving for Peregrine Racing. Starting off in P3 is Jaden driving for Team M Sport. In P4 is Ryden driving for Rayo Racing. In P5 we have Abhay M driving for Birel Art India. In P6 is Akshat Mishra driving for Rayo Racing. In P7 Rohan Madesh driving for Peregrine Racing. P8 Anshul Sai driving for Birel Art India. P9 Aditya Arvind driving for Naren Kartikeyan Racing Academy. In P10 is Mikhail Prashant driving for M Sport as well. In P11 we have Ashi Hanspal driving for M Sport. In P12 is Sai Siva Magesh driving for M Sport. P13 Veer Rajware driving for M Sport. P14 Aryaman Bansal driving for Naren Kartikeyan Racing Academy. And the last car to take start, Veer Seth, the driving for NK Racing Academy as well. As the drivers get ready for the final race in the Junior Max Round 4 MECO FMSCI Indian National Karting Championship here at MECO Kartopia, Bangalore. 2 minutes to go to start off the final 15-lap race.
I'll upload this over. Naren talking to the drivers.
Look, tag him.
Tag, yeah. Good.
Put filter. Put VIP. I'll show you how to do that.
Wait, let this thing finish. No.
On upload, I'll just show you.
No, it's not on this thing, on Insta.
So you go to Instagram.
Just click on that only.
You have to save that logo first. Go to Facebook.
Facebook. After saving that thing?
What the fuck? Wait.
Upload the photo inside that thing.
Exactly.
Understood. Go back.
I'll just show you one example. Don't post it.
No.
Go here. This one is it.
Understood. Yeah. Right. I'll do that.
1 minute to go in this exciting final race for the Junior Max MECO FMSCI Indian National Karting Championship Round 4 for the year 2021. As the drivers prepare to start the formation lap. Live coverage here from MECO Kartopia, Bangalore, the 1.3 kilometer purpose-built go-kart racetrack, as the drivers patiently wait on the grid to start off the formation lap. We have green flag as the drivers start up the warm-up lap. The drivers weaving around to build up temperature. Driving on slick race tires. As they make their way around the farther part of the track. Race leader from last time around, Rohan Alva, starting off in P1, followed by Ishan Madesh, weaving to warm up the tires. Raiden, Jaden, Akshat, Abhay, Rohan Madesh, Anshul Sai, Aditya Arvind, Mikhail Prashant, Ashi Hanspal, Sai Shivamagesh, Veer Rajwade, Aryaman Bansal and Veer Seth currently on their formation lap. As the race leaders Rohan Alva and Ishan Madesh slow down to bunch up the pack for the start of the finals race in the Junior Max class championship round 4 for the year 2021. The Junior Max drivers led by Rohan and Ishan bunching up the track around the final corner, weaving their tires to build up temperature. Ishan Madesh for Pellegrin Racing and Rohan Alva for M Sport. And we have a green flag as they make their way around C1, C2 the hairpin bend, C3 the left-hander leading to the back straight. As Rohan Alva leads and a humongous crash at the hairpin bend after the back straight in sector 2. Rohan Alva taking advantage, moving into the lead, pulling away from the rest of the grid. Quite an incident there. As here comes your race leader, Rohan Alva. In P2 we have Ishan Madesh, followed by Rohan Madesh. Rohan Alva in the lead, followed by Ishan Madesh and Rohan Madesh. Your race leader Rohan Alva. 13 more laps to go. Ishan Madesh in P2. Rohan Madesh currently in P3. The drivers battling it out for position on track for P2 and 3. Competition number 49, Akshat Mishra driving for Rayo Racing, also in the battle for P2 and 3. Your race leader Rohan Alva, followed by Ishan Madesh, Rohan Madesh, the two brothers in P2 and 3. Akshat Mishra hanging out in the back, trying to fight for P2 and 3. As Rohan Alva comfortably leads the final race for the MECO FMSCI National Karting Championship Rotax Max classes round 4 finals. Rohan Alva leads for M Sport. The Peregrine Racing brothers, Ishan and Rohan, in P2 and 3, facing stiff competition from Akshat Mishra of Rayo Racing, as competition number 35 and 26 battle it out for position on track. That is Jaden and Ryden Samarwal. As they make their way around Sector 3, Rohan Alva comfortably in the lead there, followed by Ishan, Rohan and Akshat. 10 more laps to go in the final race. The drivers settling down in a comfortable rhythm now, maintaining their positions and gap intervals. Your race leader Rohan Alva comfortably setting the pace up in front. Huge advantage on lap 1 when the rest of the grid collided and bunched up. Rohan Alva managed to pull away from the lead, maintaining his P1. The M Sport driver leading on lap 9. 9 more laps to go. As the drivers make their way absolutely pedal to the metal. Rohan Alva leading from Ishan and Rohan, the brothers from Peregrine Racing. In P4 we have Akshat Mishra. This is your Junior Max finals race at MECO Kartopia, Bangalore. The MECO FMSCI Indian National Karting Championship. 7 more laps to go for the race leaders as the Peregrine Racing drivers Ishan and Rohan Madesh, the brothers, pushing hard to try and catch the race leader Rohan Alva. Competition number 36 and 32, battling it out on track. Ashi and Aditya Arvind as the Peregrine Racing drivers Ishan and Rohan seem to be closing up on our race leader Rohan Alva. The M Sport driver Rohan Alva starting off on pole in the front row and pulling away massively after the first lap incident. Akshat Mishra in P4 as competition number 36 and 32, Ashi and Aditya battling it out on track. Rohan Alva crosses the line. 5 more laps to go for the leading pack. We have Jaden closing up to the pack in front. Tough fight between competition number 46 and 31 as well. Sai Shiva Magesh and Aryaman Bansal. As Ishan seems to be a bit closer to the race leader Rohan Alva, who's got a huge advantage on track. 4 more laps to go. And there's a huge incident around the final corner. They take each other out. The two drivers, 36 and 32, colliding on track. Ashi and Aditya colliding at the final corner on the main straight. As once again, Ishan seems a bit more closer this time. 3 more laps to go as Rohan Alva leads. Rohan Madesh in P3, followed by Akshat Mishra in P4. We have Jaden in P5. Followed by Ryden and Veer Seth. As your race leader Rohan Alva driving for M Sport. pushing hard, clearly, as Ishan from Peregrine Racing tries his best to catch him hard. We have yellow flags again in Sector 2. Green flags now. Rohan Madesh for Peregrine Racing in P3, followed by Akshat Mishra in P4 for Rayo Racing. Final lap for the race leaders, Rohan Alva in the lead. Ishan Madesh trying his best to catch him for P1. It's slightly closed in the gap. One last lap to go. Rohan Madesh in P3 as Rohan Alva, your race leader in Sector 3. Final few corners to go for the race leader. As he makes his way towards the final corner, back onto the main straight, Rohan Alva crosses the line to finish first. Ishan Madesh in P2, Rohan Madesh in P3, Akshat Mishra P4, Jaden in P5. Lot of wheel-to-wheel action. Tracks banging into each other. 3 incidents this race. Brilliant action on track. In the Junior Max class, final race, round 4 at the MECO FMSCI Indian National Karting Championship. Round 4 for the 2021 calendar. Brilliant drive by Rohan Alva from M Sport. Ishan and Rohan, the brothers from Peregrine Racing, finishing P2 and 3. And we'll be joining you live for the Senior Max Finals race. We'll see you then.